Today's video, we're going to take a look at our 2011 Shelby GT500. We get a ton of these in stock. This is just one of the beautiful examples that we have. This one is finished off in the beautiful white. Nice set of SVT wheels on it. The paintwork is absolutely flawless on it. You just get a nice close look at everything. This car is practically bone stock. We have the full description, everything in the listing down in the description of this video. Be sure to check it out. So today's video, we're going to take just a quick look inside and out of this exact car, and then get this one out for a test drive to see why so many people are buying the Shelbys, and why buying a Shelby GT500 is a really good choice. Honestly, these things are fantastic muscle cars. Pretty much everything to offer. Condition, especially this one, is absolutely pristine. The leatherwork, everything. Just get a good look at how everything looks. Now this one has just under 20,000 miles on it. Really good shape. As you can see, another look at the interior. Headrest fold down for visibility. And we'll go ahead and take a look at the engine. We are now in the Shelby, gonna take it for a quick spin. One thing we really like about them is that they're actually really comfortable to drive. They absorb bumps very well. This one does have an aftermarket set of springs on it, and yet it rides really smooth. All the Shelbys seem to just have a really solid ride to them. They track nice and straight, and overall they're just an easy car to daily drive. They have the room in it. The visibility, as you can see, is really good. You can see out everything really nicely over your left and right shoulder. Really good view. So really not any blind spots. This really is almost like a grand touring vehicle. You can put everything in the back of it, people in the rear as well. So it's a car that can be driven on long journeys and everything like that. And then on top of the practicality aspects, this is a supercharged V8 engine pumping out a ton of horsepower paired to a 6-speed manual transmission and obviously rear-wheel drive. And of course, this car packs a punch. Really easy to rev match some downshifts as well. So now getting onto a straight, we'll get it into second gear and accelerate a little bit. So second gear. Obviously this thing gets right up to speed. Doesn't really spin the tires too much. This one has a nice set of tires on it, so it puts the power down very nicely. But it's nice pairing a supercharger as well as an 8-cylinder engine. Any gear that you're in, the car just packs a punch. You can even hear some pops on the exhaust. This one does have a stock exhaust. Of course, aftermarket ones sound pretty cool, but second gear again. Zips right up to speed. That is probably one of the best things about these Mustangs, especially the Shelbys. The engine response is just amazing. So nice shifting through the gears. And then another small acceleration. These things are just really linear. The way the power is delivered, it's a smooth acceleration up through the tack. And it's nice how the power doesn't just kick in all of a sudden, it's just really smooth. And then back to just normal driving again, a small downshift as we approach a turn to slow down for. You know, this is back to being your daily driver. We get a ton of the Mustangs in stock, whether it's just a GT, a Shelby, or some sort of Roush. And all of them, of course, being based off of the same car. It's nice that you can drive them all the time. It's nice that you can use this as the daily driver and then of course take it out on the mountain roads, even hit the track or something with it. And then as we are on some country roads, I just took a turn and the car is actually really planted. This isn't really a car designed for the super twisty turns. It's more of a straight line car and a good cruising car. Newer Mustangs actually handle really well. We'll get to some sharper turns in a second, but it's a car that can actually be pointed pretty nicely. So accelerating through a turn, even upshifting. Pretty much no body roll, it's really planted. And then as we look at the interior, as we head back to the dealership, especially this model, this thing is absolutely pristine condition. You'd be really hard pressed to find any defect with this interior. But the overall layout of the Shelbys is really nice. It's just some nice pops with the exhaust, but really easy to use all the radio controls and the climate controls. And then the steering wheel, shifter, and everything is in a nice spot. So it's an easy car to drive, like I said earlier. But yeah, that is a quick look at our GT500. We have the sun in our face to finish up the video. But these things are awesome vehicles. Why would you want to buy them? If you're looking for the best bang for your buck sports car, this is probably it. These cars are around the $30,000 mark, give or take a couple $1,000s. But a lot of the Shelbys we end up getting go between about $30,000 and $40,000. This one, very low mileage, pretty much a bone stock vehicle, and it's kind of a hard car to beat. Over 500 horsepower, 8-cylinder engine, but pretty much a hard bargain to beat. So that is our Shelby GT500. Hope you all enjoyed the video. Be sure to check out the link in the description below to our website. Check out more of our inventories, and that wraps up the video. We'll see you next time.